with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So my wife goes down to Melbourne for 2 days tomorrow morning, which means I'll be doing everything. I'll need a month off after these 2 days. I got fuck all sleep last night because I was watching the goddamn fucking tennis. The Aussie fucking Nick Kyrgios lost to Novak fucking Djokovic. And I really wanted Kyrgios to win this Wimbledon because I wanted to see the backflips the fucking media were about to do. They were already fucking backflipping. Such fucking spineless dweebs these cunts are. Everyone actually, he gets so much shit in Australia, Kyrgios. And it's like, what the fuck is everyone talking about? Kyrgios behaves exactly the same as every fucking Australian does. It's like that thing. He's just holding up a mirror. You're just hating what you hate about yourself, you loudmouth cunts. He is the epitome of every fucking Australian, except he is infinitely more talented than all you cunts. Every comment under fucking any article about Kyrgios, it will be like, oh, he's a fucking douchebag. It's like, yeah, you're a douchebag too. At least this cunt has skills. You're just a douchebag accountant. Have you not been to Bali? Or at least Bali back in the day? My mate was saying Bali's not the same as it used to be. The crowds, the throngs of obnoxious, drunk, arrogant, fucking loudmouth Australian bogans just fucking tearing up the street and not back there yet. It's just fucking respectful, yoga doing, fucking crypto trading, workationers or whatever the fuck they're called. But if you were in Kuta, Bali 5 years ago, any time between like 3 p.m. and 5 a.m., you'd be like, Kyrgios is fucking real low key for an Australian. But anyway, he fucking lost. I fell asleep on the couch fucking reading, woke up freezing, and didn't have the energy to get to bed, so just fucking lay there until I woke up freezing fucking an hour later. And then I clawed my way into bed. I've also got to punch out a few days' work this week because it's been fucking pissing down raining. And that roof I fixed fucking about a month ago is still leaking. Well, one part of it's leaking, the other part's fine. But the problem is the part that I thought was going to be fine is the part that's leaking, and the part that I thought was going to be a problem, good as gold. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do there, but I might as well go up there and sit on the roof for a day, get paid. And I'm going to need that casheroony because I am fucking off skis in fucking 2 weeks. 2 and a bit weeks till Edinburgh, fucking London, Dublin. I'm running these fucking Instagram and Facebook ads, and I swear to God, they are ripping me off. How do you know if they're working or not? They're like, good news, you've got like 45 clicks. I'm like, how the fuck would I know if I've got 45 clicks? Good news, you've been seen by 18,000 people. It's like, yeah, have I? Who's telling me this? The same company that fucking took my profile down for calling someone a cunt. I have no idea if they're working, and I have no idea how to target people with the ads either. I was too lazy to look at a map and figure out specific places, so I was like, yeah, Dublin-ish. And then I was like asking me what interests. I'm like, I don't fucking know. What do you mean by interests? What interests we share? I don't know. Then demographics as well. I'm like, just give me the pastiest, whitest Irish cunts you got. That'll do. Now here, take my money and give me 45 clicks, whatever that means. If it's even true. Anyway, who gives a fuck? It is Monday, and you know what that means. It means it's time for Ask Boyle time. I got that a little bit muddled up, but you get my gist. It's Ask Boyle time. So, questions, send them in. Send them through the drunk dial. It's fun playing your audio, listening to your audio. I got a few of them this week. I'm not going to play them all, but there was one from a listener in London who better be coming to my show, who was like, she likes the way I say ow. 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 Those owls probably bombed. Anyway, If you want to fucking send in a question to be answered by me, one of the great minds of the generation, you have access to one of the greatest minds of the generation. And all you need to do is go to my website, boylecomedy.com, go to Drunk Dial, leave your question or your hypothetical or whatever the fuck you want to leave there, and I'll get to it ASAP. So go there, do that. This week's question was sent in through the Drunk Dial. Doesn't say where he's from, but sounds like somewhere in the US or Canada. I can't really tell those accents apart. Anyway, here it is.
Hey, Boyle. I got a question I'd like to ask you. If you were having a third kid and the kid either had to be a tranny that was a boy that became a girl, or it's a tranny that was a girl that became a boy, which would you rather have and why? Thanks, buddy.
Well, listener, you have come to the right place. I tell you what, I don't know where it's come from, but fucking I've been thinking a third kid lately. I don't know where the fuck it's come from, but I've even been thinking like 3, 4, 5 kids. I think I've been inspired by Elon Musk. And I just like fucking mentioned it to my wife, just like in passing, just to get a feel for where she's at. And she's like, no fucking way ever on earth. And I was like, yeah, that's probably the right call. What the fuck am I thinking? What am I thinking? Like, I'm not committed to it. I just, in my head, I'm like, fuck, it would be good to have like a big family. Just have 5 little fucking cunts running around. Get a fucking log cabin on a farm or something. Chew some wheat. I kind of like the idea, but I'm not committed to it. And I don't want to go through all the shit you have to go to get there. So anyway, if I was to have another kid, my third kid, what would I prefer? A boy that turns into a chick or a girl that turns into a dude? Well, this is a big question, and I guess you can approach it from several different angles. But if you look a little bit under the surface, the question really becomes, do you want a daughter that is going to fucking dominate every single fucking sport she does until she's like 58? Just fucking 400 gold medals in every single fucking event she tries, even attempts, up until she's a geriatric? Or do I want a fucking son that is gonna fucking suck at everything? A fucking disappointment. Can't arm wrestle, can't fight, can't fucking catch, can't throw, is always saying, ow. What would I prefer? I don't know why this is happening, but on my fucking Instagram feed, I'm getting a lot of girl to guy trannies pop up just randomly in my feed. And I'll be looking at the dude and I'll be like, why is this guy popped up? Does he do kettlebells or something? Like, why am I looking at this fucking dude? Yeah, he's got a 6-pack, but I don't see any fucking kettlebells anywhere. Why do I care? And then I'll scroll down for a little while and I'll realize it's a fucking chick turned into a dude. I'm like, fucking, I had no fucking idea. Like, convincing as fuck. But I still don't know why. I still don't know why that keeps on popping up in my fucking feed. I suppose if I had a daughter and she turned into a dude, I could at least say, I always wished you were a boy anyway. So this is a win-win for both of us. What are the advantages? I think still the advantage lies with the boy. I think you gotta go. How do you even choose something like this? I would love them no matter who they turned into. That's my real answer. I don't see gender or color or race or religion. I just see the goodness inside all sentient beings. Having said that, I would probably want a son that transitions to a daughter, but only if he/she becomes good at sport or something. Like dominates women's fucking boxing and weightlifting and tennis and shit like that. Like if I had a son that turned into a daughter and started losing, I would not be happy. I'd be a very disappointed dad. I'm like, you should be dominating this shit. It basically just boils down to bring home the gold, baby. Fill the fucking trophy cabinet. That's all we care about in the Boyle family. I don't care what you have to do to get there. Just get there. I'll be forcing them to change just to win some medals. I go, you're not good enough as a man. Fucking throw on this wig, start speaking with a lisp, and fucking get in that ring. Start pounding the fuck out of some bitches. Anyway, I hope I cleared that up for you. A great question to kick off a Monday. A real thinker. Well, thanks for sending it in. That's it for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see you the fuck later.